How Tesla reworked its software to survive the chip shortage. August 20, 2022. Tesla has remained ahead of the ongoing semiconductor chip shortage. But it hasn't been easy. Beyond securing added suppliers and multiple chip options, Tesla had to rely on its software focus to make alternatives work. Which is ultimately why the automaker has weathered the shortage better than others. In Tesla's Q2 earnings call, Musk described how the automaker had to rework its software to be compatible with alternative chip supply options. As reported by The Verge, the entire automotive industry is facing chip shortages. But this solution has kept Tesla afloat, while other automakers sink. And it only took Tesla a few weeks to rewrite the firmware. According to Musk, we were able to substitute alternative chips, and then write the firmware in a matter of weeks. Musk said in the call, "It's not just a matter of swapping out a chip, you also have to rewrite the software." Tesla delivered more than 200,000 vehicles in the second quarter, generating $11.9 billion in revenue and $1.1 billion in profit. Meanwhile, automakers such as BMW and Daimler were forced to halt production of some assembly lines due to a lack of semiconductor chips. The move is expected to decrease output by tens of thousands of vehicles. Even Musk says the industry isn't out of the woods yet. He described how Tesla's still dealing with the effects of the shortage, saying that the year's growth trajectory will be reliant on the semiconductor situation. The global chip shortage situation remains quite serious. Musk said, "For the rest of this year, our growth rate will be determined by the slowest part in our supply chain." Additionally, it's more than just a single semiconductor chip that Tesla's electric vehicles use. Each uses a wide array of chips for everything from seatbelts to airbags. This means that a shortage in any department can affect Tesla's overall deliveries. As Musk plainly explained in the call, a big struggle this quarter was the module that controls the airbags and seatbelts. Musk said, "And obviously you cannot ship a car without those." As to whether the end is in sight for the semiconductor chip shortage, Musk seems optimistic. However, he also admitted uncertainty, emphasizing that it isn't clear what might happen. And with the shortage entering its third year, it has been anything but predictable. "It does seem like it's getting better," Musk said, "but it's hard to predict." Source reposted and summarized from Peter McGuthrie at Evanex. "My take: Tesla has that marine mindset. Improvise, adapt and overcome. I like it." Inside the Tesla Cybertruck. August 20, 2022. It's not every day that you get to have a quick look inside the Tesla Cybertruck as it drives around Giga, Texas. Jack Griffith's garage graced Instagram with such a quick look, and you can see two people in the front as he takes a video of the interior. The video, posted yesterday, shows the display screen inside the Tesla Cybertruck. It also shows the view of the glass roof as the driver and passenger joke about not having air conditioning. Although the video was posted yesterday, it was most likely taken at the Tesla Cyber Rodeo or even the Cyber Roundup. There is a chance that I could be wrong. What led me to believe this is the lighting inside the Gigafactory? Tesla invited me to attend the Cyber Rodeo in April, and it was quite amazing being inside the factory that had been transformed into a landscape of blues, purples, and techno music. There were various robots dancing and drawing while a line of Made in Texas Model Es performed light shows. The robots reflect Tesla's evolution from a mere carmaker to creating machines that create themselves. Earlier this month, Tesla held its Cyber Roundup shareholder event where Elon Musk said that the Cybertruck pricing had been updated since its 2019 unveiling. A lot has changed since then, so the specs and the pricing will be different. I hate to give sort of a little bit of bad news, but I think there's no way to sort of anticipate the inflation that we've seen and the various issues," he said. He added that production for the Cybertruck was on track for mid-2023. Source reposted and summarized from John Kreider at Tesla RT. "My take: looks great." Link to the video is in the description below. Tesla Giga Texas reaches production capacity of 1,000 Model Ys per week. August 20, 2022. Tesla Giga Texas continues to ramp up production and has reached its first major milestone. The factory reached a production capacity of 1,000 vehicles per week. Entering mass production is the most difficult stage for manufacturers. Usually, this is a new product that requires new technologies. And in the case of Tesla, they are new not only for the company, but for the entire industry. As such, the technologies were invented from scratch. This becomes even more difficult when new manufacturing processes have to be applied in a new plant that has just been commissioned. Giga Texas officially launched 4.5 months ago. Here, Tesla had to work very hard to carefully put the factory into operation, while some of its parts continue to be completed to this day. In addition, the company uses new production equipment and a team that needs to immediately learn how to work with it. Tesla is also dependent on the volume of production of its new 4680 battery cells, and will be able to ramp up Model Y production as cell production increases. On Friday, at Whole Mars blog, Twitter shared some great news. Giga Texas has reached a production capacity of 1,000 Model Ys per week. In addition, he added a photo in which the factory employees involved in reaching the milestone put their signatures on a large canvas with a commemorative T1000 inscription. The milestone comes less than 1 month after CEO Elon Musk revealed during the Q2 2022 earnings call that the new U.S. factory has yet to reach a production capacity of 1,000 vehicles a week, but expressed hope that this will happen in the coming months. So, also making good progress with production ramp with Berlin. We achieved an important milestone of 1,000 cars a week in June. And we are expecting our Giga Texas to exceed the 1,000 vehicles per week milestone, hopefully in the next few months. It is not known whether the head of the company misspoke, or if Giga Texas proved to work at super strength, but the milestone was reached just a few weeks after these words. Source reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take: let the Texas ramp continue. Soon it will be making 500,000 cars per year. And more. Tesla Model Y becomes best-selling SUV in Europe in 2022. August 20, 2022. Tesla Model Y became Europe's best-selling DSUV in H1 2022. The Texas-based manufacturer's vehicle accounts for almost 53% of sales in the segment. Tesla Model Y continues to win the sympathy of consumers worldwide, and Europe has become another region eager to get their hands on the electric crossover. Model Y is well on its way to becoming the world's best-selling car, which is expected to happen as early as next year and will be made possible by ever-increasing capacity at the manufacturer's factories around the world. Europeans are increasingly leaning towards buying electric vehicles, gradually giving preference to them over cars with an internal combustion engine. And sales figures only confirm this. According to Jato Dynamics, 1 in 5 vehicles in the first half of 2022 was electric, which reflects a 9% increase in sales. In addition, Model Y is gradually gaining market share, forcing its gasoline competitors to give way to it. According to the data, in the first 6 months of 2022, 44,468 Tesla Model Ys were sold in Europe. This made it the absolute leader in the popular DSUV segment, where the car took 52.69% of the market share. In second place was Mercedes GLC with 32,763 sales. In third place, with a 20% drop in sales, was Volvo XC60 with 32,707 units sold. It is followed by BMW in fourth place with 32,184 X3s sold. Closing out the top 5 is Audi Q5 with 15,750 units and a 34% drop in sales. As can be seen from the overall ratings, Model Y has long ceased to compete only with other electric vehicles and has fully entered the race with its main competitors' cars with internal combustion engines. It remains to be hoped that the economic and energy crisis the world is currently experiencing will force the industry to switch to the production of EVs quickly, and energy companies will look for ways to get energy from renewable energy sources. Source reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take: better get used to these types of headlines. More to come.